Des, King of the Pit TV signing
When the stakes
in.
are high.
When the stakes are high at work, your tone matters. Alright. This is Tormentor, track 7 of 10. Let's go. Slayer! I feel that every time I hear dual guitars and like tones like this, me and my limited knowledge of heavy metal, I always think of Iron Maiden. I always think of Iron Maiden. Brian Hartley says, when I was in high school, I listened to Black Sabbath, AC/DC, Priest, Ozzy, Maiden. But when I heard Slayer, I found what I was looking for. Louder, faster, more in your face than all the others combined. Yeah, I think unironically, Slayer quite potentially are the most extreme band. You know, they don't go out of their way to like be extreme. It's just metal music, but the intensity is perfect. They've got it dialed down. They've got fantastic leverage over their sound, their image, their atmosphere. Really good. Rusty Kays says, major props to Brian Slagle for discovering Slayer and signing him to Metal Blade. Let's have a look at the replies. Davey says Rick Rubin made him successful. Rick Rubin of Def Jam Records at the time, who produced some of their material, I think. Phil Collins Hill says Beastie Boys put them on the map. Interesting. Mo says they didn't need Rick Rubin, in my opinion. The music spoke for itself. No band has topped what Slayer did, and no band will ever do so. I will say Rick Rubin had the vision, though, and he made them more commercially successful, and I respect him. Hey, Rick Rubin has, you know, been behind a lot of fantastic records. Yeah, Seltzer says that cover art is so good. Yeah, I rate that. That's a great comment. That's true. That's true. Very melodic of a chorus for this record. Are you afraid of the night? Am I wrong in saying I'm picking up Maiden? These metal vocalists, right? Could I have some insight? These heavy metal vocalists in particular, power metal vocalists, and to whichever degree thrash metal vocalists, because there's a lot of them out there that can do this. Did they have any sort of vocal tutoring as far as the high falsetto vocals? Because some of them are just so incredible. Like that high falsetto just there with the vibrato. That sounds like that's a learnt technique. That if you can just do that normally, just like, yeah, I want to front a band. I've got a pretty good voice, man. And then someone's just like, yeah, let's see what you got. How many of them go for vocal tutoring? Are there many vocalists who could do that high falsetto stuff well, who hasn't had any form of tutoring or like extensive practice? But then again, as a frontman, as a successful frontman, you do kind of want to have. I come from a world where you don't even practice vocals; you just do it. You know what I mean? So it's alien to me actually going and getting trained for your vocal. That snare's really punchy, innit? Come on. Great outro. Great outro. It was an alright tune. I just like the thrash though, me. You know what I mean? So that was the heavy metal I've sort of been referencing initially. What I remember and associate this record with. We've got the final command coming up next, alright? 2 minutes 33. Great time.